going on, folks? I'm about to show you how you would change out your brake pads on a Chevy Avalanche. This happens to be a 2000 model, but it's probably the same for most models and years of Chevy Avalanches. Which I'm doing the actual rear brakes, working on the actual driver's side rear. What you'll need is a size 12 socket, pretty much, and you'll come back here to the bolt that's on the back of your caliper. And what you want to do on the driver's side rear wheel is turn up. That untightens it. It's by turning up. I have that one loose. Go ahead and pull this one out. And once you take these two screws out, that's like one. Then I'm going down to the bottom. There's another screw on your caliper. I got that one out. And once I have that loose, now I can pretty much just shake off my caliper itself. Like that, and it'll come off. Like that, pretty much. And you'll be able to get to, make sure that when you're taking your caliper off, that you sit it somewhere secure to it so it doesn't fall, because you could damage your brake line that comes to your caliper. And once you do that, all you want to do now is just kind of slide off your brake pads like that. They'll pretty much just slide off. You come to the front one, kind of slide it out. Alright, folks, so I have the other brake pads out. Sometimes when you're taking off your brake pads, this piece right here may fall off. All you gotta do is just, you may actually have a new one that came with your brake pads, your new brake pads that go at the top and the bottom. You just kind of take it like that. You see like a little square indentation right here. You just want to take it and push it up inside of her, pretty much like that, to make sure it fits on both sides. And then once you have that up in there, you want to take your brake pads, your new brake pads, and kind of stick it in. I'll do the back one and show you the front one. It kind of should just slide in there. You're taking a new one. As you can see, I'm taking like this little thing right here. I like to start at the bottom, kind of about the same time in the front, because it has to go behind the caliper bracket. Kind of put it like that, push it in some behind that. Then once you get it like that, you kind of want to just kind of snap it back like that and make sure they're securely on your rotor. This also will be a good time while you have your wheel off to check your rotor. This rotor is all ate up, so I'll probably be changing out this rotor also. And to do that, I just need to remove my caliper bracket, and then this rotor will come off like that. But once again, this is how you would change out your rear brake pads on a Chevy Avalanche. Also, I want to note that when you're trying to put your caliper back on, it may not go back on because you see it's kind of pushed out. I have a video up showing how to push that back in, but what you can do right here is take your old brake pads, kind of put it on top like that. Then you want to take your C-clamp like that. Once you take your old brake pads, put it on top of it, and then you can take your C-clamp and push it back in. And this is actually a better way to keep from damaging your actual caliper itself. Make sure it doesn't fall. I'm just kind of taking that, then I'm going to tighten this up. And what it's going to do is push back my caliper back in. Kind of want to turn it slow. Now as you can see, the caliper is going back in. This one went back in quicker. I might have to put it on the other side now to push the other side in. And now it's pressing that other side back in. Sometimes if you get it directly in the middle, you could push them both in at the same time. So see, now I have both sides pressed back in, so it'll make it easier for me to put my caliper back over top of my brake pads. Alright folks, once again, this is how you would change out your brake pads on the rear of a Chevy Avalanche. All you'll need is a size 12 socket. Of course, once you got that pushed back, you just want to come back over here, drop it back, and just kind of wiggle it back in place, making sure that this hole right here goes over top of that screw, then the one in the bottom goes over top of the bottom one, Then you'll be putting your screw back in and you'll be done. All right, folks, once again, this is how you would change out your rear brakes on a Chevy Avalanche. Thanks. Please subscribe and check out our other videos.